Hello, hello. I am back again for my second run. This is Phantasy Star Online version 3 or version 2. My bad. This is the second release of the game, obviously. This is also on Dreamcast. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with a new game here. Time will start as soon as I hit enter here in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna skip the intro cutscene here. So there are 9 classes in Phantasy Star Online. We're gonna go with the name B real quick. I'll explain the classes in a second. That's good enough for now. Autoed it. So we go with the name B because it gives us the section ID Redcast. Not Redcast, Redria, my bad. Thank you for the good luck, everybody. Redria has better chances for weapons that we want, so we go with Redria. And we're choosing HUcast as our class. HUcast has the most HP and the most power, ATB. So all around, just the best choice for Dreamcast. Gonna mash through some dialogue. We're gonna make a quick stop in the options. Update our message speed. Go to the shop, sell the stuff we don't need. Buy some extras. And buy some antidotes. We're moving a bit quick here. And then, just that's a short intro, we're going to start the actual gameplay. We're going to enter Forest 1. There are 4 bosses in this game at the end of 4 separate areas. You have forest, caves, mines, and ruins. So... Okay, 1 second. Confused. We got a lucky drop there, get a barrier. So, the original release of this game, version 1, as it's called nowadays, had a few bugs and glitches and whatnot that were patched when version 2 came out, along with the new difficulty and whatnot. So version 2 is just like an expansion pack with some bug fixes. HUcast is the class that we end up choosing, which is this robot. These guys are hard to hit. It's a very long title name, but there are 9 classes in this game, split. Well, this is like 9 characters split between 3 classes. So you have your hunters, which are the HU. They are, your melee characters, hunters. Then you have your rangers, which are usually their names will start with RA. And then you have your forces, which are kind of like your magic user. That's actually a really good drop. I'll explain that in a second. And then, so how the name works is you have the HU, which means you're playing a hunter. And then the cast means you're playing as the race Tasman, which are androids. Alternatively, you have the class called Humar, which is a hunter human, and then Hunaural, which is a hunter Newman race. And then you have your HUcast would be a ranger android. I didn't actually think to practice, what I should say here. Never crossed my mind. So I'll kind of try to explain the story a little bit. Hey, come down, please. Okay, I don't have a ranged attack because I'm a hunter, so sadly I have to wait for this guy to come down. So kind of the story of Phantasy Star Online was they sent a ship called Pioneer 1 to this planet called Raggle. R-A-G-O. And they get, as soon as Pioneer 1 gets here, they send like an all clear signal to Pioneer 2 saying, hey, we're kind of all set up, or like we're setting up, everything's good, it's all safe. But as Pioneer 2 arrives at the planet, a large explosion happens on the surface of the planet. And everyone from Pioneer 1 is gone. So we are hunters, so we're kind of like your... how do I put it? I can't think of the right word for it. Kind of like, I guess like your average adventurer in an RPG or like anime or something. They're just like an adventurer basically. And we get sent down to the surface of this planet to try to find out what went wrong. Where is the explosion? What happened to all of the Pioneer 1 citizens, hunters, army, whatnot? Right here we reach the end of Forest 1. We're gonna teleport to Forest 2. I just got the the maps are wiped out, yeah. Well, they're aggressive monsters. Like they weren't here when Pioneer 1 arrived. So these things that we're killing were not, I guess they're not entirely native, or like they've been modified by whatever explosion happened. So that's why we're wiping out the ecosystem. Carefully, only had to kill those two to activate this door. And we just need to cry. Yeah, kind of an invasive species, but you find out in quests that you can alternatively do in this that they're kind of just, the explosions somehow changed like docile creatures to be aggressive. And we're kind of just doing stuff in inventory, hard to walk. They like these species kind of existed before, but were friendly, non-aggressive, and smaller from kind of what the quest implies. Playing around with this monster's pattern to not get hit there. That one can do a lot of damage, so it's nice to play with them like that. So this kind of works by a wave-based system. And if we kill this yellow bird, the Rappy, it will spawn a wave, which is optional and not necessary to activate the gate to leave. So we're going to try our best to not kill it, but sometimes it does love to just get in the way. I tried to trap it in that back corner there, but it doesn't like to do that. Damn. So this game has a lot of RNG as a speedrun. And, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Getting some bad minion here. One of the main RNGs that are incredibly noticeable is that every single map that I'm walking through here, like Forest 1, Forest 2, there's a selection, there are a total of 3 different Forest 1s and 3 different Forest 2s. So we got the slowest of both of them, I'm pretty sure. So like the worst map that you can get. Which is typical for marathons, you know? Alright. I definitely did not prepare what I should be saying for this. I'm kind of just so used to... I play a lot of PSO. It's my, like, chill game. If I just want to relax, I play some Phantasy Star Online. Not as a speedrun, just casually. Speedrun is pretty good, but a lot of RNG makes it kind of a nightmare sometimes. Alright, we are finishing up Forest 2, and we're going to enter Dragon. This is the first boss. It's suspected that this dragon is like originally in the story. They think that this dragon is what's kind of caused this like extinction of Pioneer 1. If we stand in front of this dragon, he does a fire attack and then we'll fly up and we won't be able to hit him. So we kind of run circles just nipping at his feet. until he stumbles. His head has a lower defense, so we want to attack the head if we can. And then nice, we got another trip down. This boss has 2 phases, and it's actually impossible to kill this boss without doing both phases. So I've probably done enough damage now to put him to phase 2, but if you keep hitting him, his health just regens right back up to right when phase 2 is supposed to start at HP number. So he's going to dive into the ground and tunnel under. And we're going to open up this area map so that we can see where he is and dodge his tunnels. I guess I can show him off a little bit. So you can see in there tunneling like that. One of the cool things about this game is the ability to walk as you have the menu open. So like you can menu with the D-pad and move with the analog. It's so satisfying. I'm okay at it, you know, a couple 100 hours, and I'm still not great at it. Oh, okay, so I accidentally got under him, which triggers... Okay, cool, I got the kill. I kind of forgot to mention it, but I'll explain it in a sec. So we're breaking these last boxes, and we're gonna leave Dragon. Actually, a really good dragon fight, much better than I normally get. Nice. So we kill the dragon that Pioneer 2 has asked us to investigate. Obviously, since we're low level and could kill it, they think, okay, that's probably not the main cause, so let's keep investigating and go deeper into this Ragwell planet and investigate some more. But we gotta talk to this principal before. So, I had gotten a weapon that says native 20% on there. I'm gonna try my best to explain that. This game has a... Oh, I should put that. Has a system, so you have your ATB, which is your attack power. Attack power. So 20% native is a 20% increase of your ATB onto your ATB when you attack an enemy with a native tag. So yeah, you basically got it. And this is unique in the Dreamcast version of the game. The later versions of games have this bonus, but it works differently. Like, they calculate slightly differently. So the way it works in Dreamcast is it takes your entire ATB. So let me kill these guys and look up what my ATB is real quick. I have 100 right now. So with 20%, it would take that and make it my ATB 120. The way it works in later versions is it takes the weapon's ATB. So if I were to remove this handgun, my ATB would go lower. So in the GameCube version of the game, which is known as version 3, it takes that 20%, applies that to the weapon's ATB, and then adds it instead of your entire ATB. Which makes Dreamcast, your damage is quite good. Using the wrong weapon there. The forest enemies are labeled with natives, caves enemies with a beast, which I can't remember what the A stands for. And mines is machine, and ruins is dark. Defining those weapons throughout this run is super great and helps so much, especially with Dreamcast. Because it's just a massive increase to your total damage. Altered Beast, yes, thank you, that's it. Didn't think for a sec. I guess something really simple I can explain. You have three different ways to attack an enemy. I'm trying to think of the words. You have your normal, which is, if you can look over on the bottom right, on the action palette. The bottom one is my normal. It's a bit smaller, you can see, and then you have your heavy attacks, which is on the left, and not currently on there is... Come on, I don't have a... is a special attack, which requires to get a weapon that has a special. I do not have one. I doubt I will get one. At least one that's useful. Actually, version 3 isn't as grindy, because with the change to percentages and how they work, they also made late game considerably easier. So like rare weapons will drop more commonly, and they have less defense and defense and HP and whatnot. So while they made it weaker, they also made the enemies weaker at the same time. Version 2 is considered the most grindy, because version 2, it takes more XP to reach max level, and the rare weapons are astronomically ridiculous. Like, you're not meant to get the drops kind of rates. The most famous one is there's a weapon called a Psycho Wand, which drops from a single enemy that spawns uncommonly. Or like, no, it's not uncommon that it spawns, it's just it doesn't spawn, like, it doesn't have many locations, basically. So all these enemies are set patterns, so I know exactly what enemies are in each map. Well, you can. I don't actually know all of it. But it drops from an enemy that spawns less often than most, and has a drop rate of 1 in 1.5 million. So it's a rare enemy, or rarer enemy, uncommon, and the drop rate is so ridiculous that you'll never get it. Anybody who had a Psycho Wand in version 2 cheated it in. I don't think I've ever seen anything about like someone legit having a Psycho Wand. Yeah, you have a better chance of winning the lottery than getting a Psycho Wand. So I actually can't hurt this enemy when it's combined like this. Has such a high defense that I actually can't hit it. Okay, come on. I'm getting the night powers, but I don't have any slots for it. I had not heard that. That is interesting. That it used to be even rarer. You give me... I need slots in my frame. Can you hit, please? I need to move my splits. They're blocking a bit of chat. So I'm getting these drops called night powers, which are really useful and incredibly useful. But to equip them, I need to get a frame or an armor basically that says slots. I have 0 slots. I need slots. Yeah, while I don't believe anyone's got it legit, it would be, I can totally believe that to be something that happens where someone actually gets it and they're like, yeah, okay. Buddy. So the way these units work is to boost my attack power. So my ATB is currently 112. If I were to equip one of those, it would equip it or increase it to 117, which means I do more damage. But since I don't have any slots, I can't actually equip it. I actually don't remember. I think this is a slow... This might be average map for speed. I can't remember. That's if you take the rare, if you take like the most uncommon thing. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that weapon drops from something else at a much better rate than that. So while it is incredibly rare to see that number, there are easier ways to obtain that item. But yeah, there is technically a drop that is 170 or 137 million. Oh, I'm sure the version 3 players are so upset at that right there. Gazond 1 in Caves 1. The version 3, the GameCube and Xbox version of the game, uses a different class, which is one of the forces, the magic user. That right there is like the best drop you can get this early. What's up, Blue? I get good luck there, but I also have 2 night powers and no slots in my frame. So and I'm also getting a lot of monofluid drops. This is like a perfect version 3 seed. Dude, oh my god, these... Why is this second shot missing so freaking much? I actually don't know why I did that. Yeah, it's super rare to get it. I also got a Barda 4 drop from Dragon, which is, I think, the highest technique I've seen from Dragon. So that's also an interesting one that would make the forces run even faster. There's a Barda 2. Blue, in the chat there, Blue Scoo, probably one of the best runners for this game. He's very good. This is a dark room. So there's a switch in here to make it so that you can see. But that would be slow, so. I think I might... Oh, this one had multiple waves. I shouldn't have actually walked this far in. Sometimes there's a line in a room that if you cross it, will spawn additional waves. This is right here is what a special one. These are called teched items, unteched items. I can't use that one. You just hear things. You did a version 2 run though, didn't you? Let's see, which map is that? Oh. Yeah, AK Diley has world record. I'm sure he's asleep right now though. Right map. This is the map. Dude, oh, so many. Give me a frame with some slots in it, please. I don't think anyone's beaten Diley's run. No, not at all. I mean, sometimes it's harder to find like 4 slots, but sometimes I just feel like I'm unlucky. Because I've had like a run where I got 2 4-slot frames, which is the most you can get in Forest 1. So like that's like a perfect. It was extra. I had choices. I'm very typically I can find at least like a 2 slot by this point. I can probably go to the shop, sell some stuff. Two night powers would go off far right now. I get good RNG in some spots, bad RNG in other spots. Good RNG where it doesn't matter. So, one of the things with this game is that you have a mag. And you can feed those mags certain items, and it'll increase certain stats. So, I'm trying to increase the dex on the mag, which will increase my accuracy, or my ATA, which will help me equip stronger weapons later on, stronger ranged weapons. Well, I've gotten like, I don't know, 6 frame drops. What am I doing? I don't need to kill this guy. I'm still... Sometimes it's hard for me to switch to speed run on this game. But I mainly play this casually with a few speed runs here and there. So there's these traps right here, and typically if you get close to a trap or an enemy, your character will slow down in order to aim better, I guess. But if we open up the chat window, it forces you can't shoot like that, so it makes it so that you can just walk freely and not have to worry about walking slow from targeting traps. So I'll use it a lot throughout the run. Oh, come on, stop missing. It's interesting to see the statistics on it, though. The percentages. I'd never heard those before. I'm also not getting a sword drop, which is... I feel uncommon for me. I usually get a sword in Caves 1, even if it's bad, but I'll still have one. A lot of technique drops. is a heal ring, which will save me some resources. Yeah. I got what, like 2 star atomizers, and I probably should have just sold them, but I put them in the mag to get a head start because I'm bad about feeding it. Okay, I had to double check my section ID right there. Written on my chest for anybody. I'm sure it was. Looks like you get the answer right there. Oh, one of the benefits of playing the cast, the android here, is that those traps are typically not visible to your humans or their Newmans, or new whatever. I do kind of want to get that controller just for like the jokes. It's so ridiculous. I don't play the GameCube version ever. I like heavy on my controllers and my mouses and whatnot. Like for the Dreamcast, I have the jump pack in, despite not actually having it functioning, because it just adds some weight to it. Come on, please, please. No, dude, come on. Oh, I'm never gonna get this stupid units or the slots. I don't need heals, but like my inventory's full. I do kind of want to just go to the bank. I don't think these sell for it. Oh, the shield actually sells for a lot, though. This is this map. I think this is best Caves 3. Sadly, I don't have a weapon for the boss yet, which is gonna suck. Yeah, well, because all I have is like a saber +3 with no. This thing has like 20% A-beast on it. So ultimately, I think it's just better damage. I really need to get like a brand though. Okay, come on. What the fuck? Hit him. That guy's annoying. annoying. Down here. Give me a sword, at least, please. I really appreciate a sword. That will help a lot. The upcoming boss is really long. And having a good weapon. It's an A beast. Yeah, 15%. I'm using it because of that. It's the only thing that I have with A beast on it. I haven't used a single telepipe yet. This has been interesting. Typically, I would have used like 1 or 2 by now. I guess not having a good saber is... Yeah, this handgun's saving a lot. Stop targeting that one. Oh my goodness. So if you look up in the top left, you'll see that that bar reached 100, which is my photon blast meter. And when it reaches 100, there's a chance that I get invulnerability for a short time. I did manage to get it. I don't know. There's only... This is the last room, isn't it? This is the last room before the boss. Yeah, which is almost unfortunate in this case. Hello, Diley. Diley is the world record holder for multiple versions of this game and multiple categories within all of the versions. So at the moment, I have 3 units and no slots for them. I have no saber with native. I have no brand. This is awful. Oh my goodness. This is going to be the slowest fight in history. My best weapon is a handgun. This is awful. No auto gun either. This is pretty awful. I did find Gazond 1s in Caves 1. That's my best weapon. That can go. Bye-bye. I'll put that on. We found a 1 slot. Maybe? Okay. That's not bad. That should help a lot. I think I'd go for it with a weapon like that. Actually, you know what? 25 on daggers will do a good amount of damage. Thank you. Fastest caves 3, but I had to do an extra nonsense, so I'm losing time. We're gonna lay an extra telepipe just in case. I think I'm just gonna go for it. My estimate is very lax on this. I actually don't remember how many hits I can do with daggers. It looks like I can do a full combo. Score more points? Yep. I fought this boss a lot. It's I think it's probably one of my least favorite bosses. And maybe I should have done a death warp. Yeah. So this boss, in my opinion, is considerably harder than whatever boss shows up in the third area. Come on. So it has this big mask on it right now. I need to break that mask, and then after I break the mask, I need to actually start doing damage to him. So he kind of has 2 health pulls, which does not help. It makes it so long of a fight. Yeah, so apparently my PB, this is a 15-minute fight in my PB, which I didn't realize. My best is 950 on it, so 10-minute fight is my best, which is not really any better. I think what version 3 has like 3-minute fights with good RNG. No, you can't. Newmans can't even do TP regen by standing still. Yeah, I honestly might not have a heals because I got no Dimates drops. This boss has 2 phases, and it switches back and forth kind of between them. It has this phase, lights on, jumping on the platform. Then the dark phase after 2 rounds of jumping on the platform. And then a repeat until you kill. Oh, that was stupid. Why did I go for that second round? I don't know why I did that. Okay, finally mask is down. Yeah, so every single segment of his body is hittable. Which that Gazond I got before has its attack is it can hit multiple targets. Which, how much damage is that? That was 43, so I'm just gonna not heal, because I think I can survive basically everything. Other than the tentacle attack. No, I'm pretty sure that was 43. 92 to 49. Yeah, so the multi-target, like multi-segment hitting, if you use like the Gazond, there's another one called Gofoy, you can hit every segment, break all of the shells on them, and then hit like the pool of health on all of those at the same time. I mean, that's some simple math. Then vulnerability? No, no one vulnerability on that one. Oh, I gotta heal on this one. These rocks that are dropping can hit you, and they can crit. And I think what a crit is, I think 80 damage. Well, so like the difference between 40 or oh Jesus. I'm making mistakes. I have 3 heals. Oh, I might actually die. Okay, there we go. Saved some damage. How much damage is that gonna do? I don't think this is gonna do much. This is my Photon Blast, my PB. I don't know where his attack is. That did 600 or 60. Oh, Jesus. It said 6,000, but I think it hit 2 segments and overlaid. So that, yeah, is like 63 on the face or 31 on the body. Or like one of the shells. Because there was no way it was 6,000 because this boss doesn't have 6,000 HP. That's why I had to question it. I think if it was 600, it wouldn't have stacked as well. I have to heal. Just in the case that I do screw up. I have 1 heal left. I don't think I even done half. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I really thought the daggers would make a big difference. But it didn't. I don't even know how far we ended. I forgot to split for whatever. Forgot to split for Caves 3, so I don't know actually how long I've been in this fight. So if I just don't get hit for the rest of this. I don't know. Granted, I haven't played much of version 3, but I feel like I missed a lot. Oh shit, that hit. I didn't get it off in time. There's modern servers for this game called Blueburst, and they have little HP bars, and I would certainly love to have that right now. Okay, these daggers are actually wrecking. I feel like my miss rates for daggers are usually much worse than this, though. Yeah, simple as that. I hit it, it doesn't hit me. I failed. Yes! Okay, cool. Dodged it. Oh, dude. Oh my god. That was stressful near the end. Oh, dude. Cape Doll is actually pretty good. That was stressful indeed. Those are some lucky daggers. They took basically all of my money. %. That definitely wouldn't have been. I definitely would have died otherwise without those daggers. Let's see what this is. Oh, if only. Only I had some money. Dude, I have no weapons for this. Yeah, I explained earlier, 25% is what, like, the how the percentages work differently between the versions. But mine's right now is gonna go miserable because I have no weapon for it other than a handgun. Daggers, I I usually struggle with them on the robots. No sword sucks right now. Why would you target that one? You're kidding. Of course, I keep missing the heavy. Oh my god, hit this dude. Here we go. Oh, I should have bought some antidotes for the man. Yeah, so as Blast is saying, for Forest 1 and 2, they each have 3 variants. What map am I on right now? Dude, I'm so bad at what map. This map. Okay. From Mines onwards, there are 6 variants instead of 3. So even more RNG for your runs. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't. Oh, dude. No AoE at all. All I have is a handgun, no auto gun. This is such a disaster. Where are my drops? I got too close to something. Oh, there we go. There's something. Can't use it yet. There was a partisan drop. It's an AoE, kind of. Little halberd, is they're more known as, I think. whole arm. Just stick with the blade at the end. Yeah, daggers would not be going well right now. It didn't turn. Why didn't you? Whoop. Dude, this is not going well. This is gonna be a slow ass mod. Stop. Oh, dude. Box priority. Something. I'm looking at the wrong room. Whoops. Misread the map. What do I need to use this? Oh, God. I need to get a fucking slots is what I need. I'm not that close to being able to use that. Oh, yeah. I just don't... All I have is monomates to feed it to get power. I definitely have not been magging up. I should get a mag timer so I don't forget so much. You can only feed the mag, what is it, every, like, 3 minutes, roughly? 200 seconds, I think? No, it's less than that. I don't know, I can't remember the exact numbers. It's like once every 3 minutes, roughly. Oh, I'm healing before this room for sure. Honestly, it might have been quicker to just use the photon blast there. But that was a greatly timed invulnerability right there. That was amazing. Yeah, invulnerability in Dreamcast lasts much longer than it does in later versions. Which is just, you know, another reason for Dreamcast's superiority. Yes, the drop rates are bad. Yes, Ultimate is ridiculously hard. But Dreamcast is cool, so that gets a bonus right there. You know what? Just circle them up real quick. It was so ahead of its era. Dreamcast is just... Honestly, this handgun's basically doing the same damage. Oh, please have good percentages on it. Oh, yes. %25 machine brand. That's pretty great. Does mean I have to get probably hit more. I'm not good at not getting hit. Okay, I'm not doing good in this room. Too many enemies attacking at the same time. Oh, I think I need to. I might as well. Need to clear up the inventory a little bit. Need money. These are sell for good money. I think what? Where am I? Didn't get the kill off. There's a wave if I enter. Kill the red one. Pretty sure this one has a wave you don't want to cross. I think I probably crossed it. Most certainly crossed it now, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the modern servers made it so that it's shared XP, so you don't have to worry about it as much, except for the bosses. Okay, we're gonna... I think there's one more room with enemies. Oh, these guys don't take, like, any damage from this. This mine was so slow with no enemy for so long. Go ahead. Don't sell that. Probably... I'll keep those. Oh, I'm one off. Hold on a second. So close. They do in this version. Well, You can hit them while they're still hanging, but like as they're falling, I don't think you can hit them. I don't honestly don't know if I've paid enough attention for that to really answer that. This is really slow. God, I really wish I could get something with some slots in it. Maybe when I go back to Forest, it'll actually drop me something. I don't know this map off the top of my head. Hey, a hit material. There's something in the game called materials, which are a permanent buff to your stats. I don't know if I've ever got a hit material this early in the game. Got some chests in here while I'm close. What am I doing? I don't need to... I got so used to using the pistol. I honestly did. A drop there, I'm not sure what it was. Oh, Buster. That'll be good when I get to ruins. I'm pretty sure 25% on machine's gonna outrule Buster. I'm far from using it. Yeah, certain... Yeah, it kind of sucks that y'all don't get it as early as I do. Once again, Dreamcast superiority. Yeah. But Dreamcast will give you something looking forward to using. That was funny. I healed 4 HP off that. Why not hit the guy when he's... Okay, I can't hit him right now. He flew inside the wall. But I love being able to kill him in 3 hits. Oh, you're kidding me. Dude, I have 4 units in a 1-slot frame. Yeah, hit materials are nice. Please let me kill this guy before invulnerability runs out. I jinxed it. You can... This guy shoots missiles, and if you run around him, you can actually get him to hit himself with those missiles and kill him. Please stop, you hurt. I just gotta keep checking the store, because I really don't think I'm getting it elsewise. Oh my god. I have 4 night powers. Their sponsor? Oh, this guy has a sponsor. Crazy. Well, it's boss fight. I don't really think I need heal. Oh, wait. My bad. One more room. Right about this one. A 5th unit. Can't use that unit, but still a 5th one. You said that you hadn't seen any misses. Well, I found them. That was awful. Oh fuck, I hate this room. Forgot about this. Two of these guys is actually super annoying. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Wait, grab some stuff for healing. That was actually a big improvement over PB. For 1 slot. What am I meant to give you? Not the best menuing. Is it even worthwhile to go get that level? That's like 4 enemies I would have to kill. Okay, so we're gonna reorganize. There. So next boss, Bolt off. I honestly think this is one of the easiest bosses. He has a lot, like by this point, you're most likely gonna have something to hit multiple things at once. You know, you either got your sword, your partisan, Zond, or whatever. So it's super useful. Oh, whoops. So by hitting him like this, he's supposed to be doing that phase where little things pop up. I messed up. Oh, wait, there we go. That was great phase, though. Phase 2. So he has 4 separate parts here, and they're each going to attack in their turns. I do think... yeah, Brand's going to be better. If the partisan I'd gotten had machine on it, it would wreck even more. So this part of his body heals him. So I do target that quickly, and then he shoots out this little green ball. Do not want that to touch me. I forgot to slow on mines too again. Okay, almost got hit by that. I've noticed that quite a few of the bosses have a just run around them, like run circles around them kind of strategy. Okay, good thing I got that heal off. I definitely got too risky there. There we go. Yeah. I just had to do a little demonstration of what that attack does for the stream. I wasn't, like, accidental or anything. That was totally on purpose and for the demonstration of the marathon. Yo, Gabarda 3. And I get a mech gun. Buster 2. I'll have to check percentages on that. Being a little slow, grabbing all these boxes, but good weapon right now can go a long ways. Nah, no percentages, but still good. Okay, so right there was a door that we needed to go through, but we cannot go through it unless we backtrack all the way to Forest 1. Forest 1 into Forest 2 to activate a pillar, and then back to Caves 1 and Caves 2 to activate a pillar, Mines 1, Mines 2 pillar, and kill Volthoff a second time. This is the main downside of version 2 and 1. In version 3, the GameCube version of the game, you can activate those pillars on your first go. No need to backtrack. And it saves, I don't know, what, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something crazy. I'll keep doing it. Bad walking there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they chose to do all the backtracking. I guess to force you to play a bit more of the game. But I'm also it's kind of good because it gives me a chance to go back to this early area and hopefully get a armor frame with more slots than one. So that I can finally use them. We will be praying. Oh, one damage off from one shot there. Yeah, it kind of is. But you can do it. In version 1 of this game, one of the glitches that got patched on the way to version 2 was the ability to clip through that door and skip having to do this walk back. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to read that. And I got a really bad force in my PV because saving time. Yeah, there you go. Oh, damn. I can already use the mech gun. Oh, I don't need to kill these guys. Where's the pillar in this version? What the fuck? 40% machine. Oh my god. That's like the highest you'll ever see this early in the game. Okay. 40%. That's crazy. Oh, it's in here. No, it's not. Did I click on the wrong map? I did click on the wrong map. It's this one. Okay. Yeah, I think what the max that can drop is 50%, like, in the game. You can get higher than that via other means of stuff, but I think the highest that drops is 50. Yeah, I mean, I mean, like, as a game in its entirety. So now we gotta activate the pillars, go back. Damn, apparently got a good map there. Okay, now back to Caves 1. Caves 1, I got this layout. I guess I'll eventually be able to use that. %, that's crazy. Honestly, just wild. Oh, I think this actually has like 5% beast on it, so that's gonna be fun. One thing that is pretty great about the walk back is the feeling of being just so strong. It feels so good to just clean it up. This run could have been even better if I actually had a way to use my units. Imagine 4 night powers right now. Plus 20 ATB. I know I've missed a lot of chat messages. I'll apologize. Sometimes this game does require you to focus a bit. If I... Oops, still can't hit him. Oh! I don't have any of my slots on me, or units. But I did get a 2-slot frame. I think I checked that shit. That drop. Mind material. I'm not very good at recognizing the fastest maps. Like what is actually good. I can recognize like certain ones, like forests, whatnot. But after that, I'm not good. Why do I keep doing normal heavy as a one-shot? Do normal heavy. So, for this marathon, I did kind of want to show off version 1 of the game, because I honestly think version 1 is a cooler speed run. But it's too long, or it's not too long, it's too short. It doesn't fit into really, really long time. The version 1 with its glitches and whatnot is under an hour. Even glitchless Well, Glitchless is around the same, but Glitchless is basically the same between the versions. Yeah, that's just really hard and requires a lot of luck. Version 1, all difficulties, is super interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of luck in the later versions with not dying to Dark Falls very hard. Come on, hurry. Damn it. Activated the next wave. No, it didn't. Okay, we're good. I might submit for really lots of lore. Do like a all quests version 2. But that's also a super annoying run because of two quests. Two quests are really annoying. This one. Good damage though. I was hoping for a one shot. I think version 1 all difficulties would be a cool one to show off. But like, how do you set an estimate for it? Because like world records, like, I don't know, 340 or something, like ridiculous by AK Diley, and then you have my run, which is like 7 hours long. My PV in that is really bad. Unfortunate, I got frozen there. Alright, I'm trying to open a drink right now while also running. It's not going great. I don't want to take the time loss of opening the drink, but I also really want to have a drink right now. Yeah, it's a lot easier. I pull up the maps regardless, just to kind of remember where the pillar is, because there's some caves too where the pillar's not directly in your path. This map does have it in the path though. Oh, not far off from a level. Yeah, it's kind of sad this one, this is not a good map for... What the... Hit him, please. Not a good map, for Pillar. I'm gonna actually open my drink. I almost dropped my controller in the process. Jesus. Let's hope for some good ruins maps, because this is pretty good pace. I need to sell stuff actually. Bye-bye, Mag. Ooh, close to being able to use the bus. Grant's still gonna be better for me. I should move the mech guns up in order because I do want to try them out, see if they're good. 40% machine, but mech guns have a low ATB by default. So they look like they're gonna be amazing. How much damage is it gonna... They also have a not good accuracy. I don't know, because its accuracy is going to be so low. It's definitely going to help with those guys, though. Yo, this is going pretty damn. I can use the Buster, but it has no percentage, so I think Brand is still going to be better, and because of how densely packed everything in here is. Imagine Partisan and Brand are going to be better. Finally got a sword. I'm not going to use it though. I prefer the Partisan. So stumpy. I don't know. What do you mean more stumpy? Which lines am I in right now? It was this map. The massive warrior. Didn't you care? I did a random roll. What I got is what I got. It's actually even slower. It's slower to do a random character than just to accept the default one. But that's boring. Yeah, costume loads take forever. I think it's my second Gilberta 4. God, that does so much damage, but it misses so often. Yeah, Regria, I think it's swords. But honestly, oh god, I forgot they can't hit there. Oh, okay, that was a waste. I'm sure someone in chat knows. No, I purposely went Redria, but I don't know. I just know I was told at one point Redria was best, and I don't really remember if I questioned it or not, and just took their word for it. Oh, I finally got an auto gun. Oh, wrong way. Where the fuck am I going right now? Jesus. I'm making the wrong way. Yeah, so name decides. I think the quickest way is to do B. And technically, the even faster thing to do is to have the Dreamcast keyboard to type in the name and save you a couple seconds. Not even a couple seconds, like a second. Okay, we're starting to hit more. Leveled up a bit. Yes. ID. Oh, I thought that would kill. It can be used through certain menus? I know I've tried to use it to, like, play the game, but that doesn't work. Didn't realize certain menus worked for it. I'm trying to read Google Rain's message, but always what's sunset? Yeah, I didn't enjoy PS2 nearly as much. That's why I'm still here. Evade material? Dude, I've gotten 2 materials? HUcast's damage numbers are just better. As someone who's played a lot of her casts, early game kind of sucks with them a lot. You're stuck with the handgun or rifle basically at the start. There is no other option. I'm sure someone in chat could also answer that better. Yeah, there's a better answer for you. I may run this game and play this game a lot, but there's a lot about the speedrun that I just don't know. In version 3, can Rangers use partisans? When did that get added? I was playing Athenia, the modern server, and I was like, damn, this is cool. I didn't know that you could do that. Feel... Run, run, run. Okay, yeah, right, that didn't. Oh my god, I'm menuing, please. Work with me here. That was some bad menuing right there. Got on the wrong menu and then just couldn't wrap my head around getting out of it. A lot of mono grinders. That's actually crazy. A second. I mean, that's honestly crazy. A second. Hit material. This is 2000. 2005. I am also... The Dreamcast had the luxury of the option to use a VGA box, which I recently acquired and made my whole setup look super good. Yeah, so this is using the VGA box, which was a kind of expensive way back then. I think much more expensive than just like composite AV cables. Got so much shit in my inventory. So this does look considerably better than like the original, if like you just have a Dreamcast, nothing else. No special. So that I don't have any telepipes. No, I do. Okay. Oops. Do that. Okay. Yeah, 25th anniversary, super soon for this game. I totally forgot to split for a long time there. Yeah, 2 days. That would be for version 1. Version 2 came out like September of next year? No, it was even shorter than that, I think. I can't remember exact date, but like 2001 is when version 2 came out. Dreamcast. I've been trying to get some people to set up online for Dreamcast so I can play play PSO with some people. Let's see if yeah. What was the US release for both versions? You know, if you're already got it pulled up and whatnot. Yeah, it is possible to still play PSO on Dreamcast with people. It's incredibly hard to do the Dreamcast online because it's, you know, so old. Ah, so September. I was right about the September, just US region. I don't get it. Why would you not want to play a 25-year-old MMO? So I do have one friend that recently he did buy all of the stuff to go online, so I'll be playing with him end of this year, which is gonna be fun. I've been playing PSO for quite a few years and on Dreamcast, and I've never done Dreamcast online with people. Come on, he's got to be close, right? There. Oh, he was one bullet off. Power material. Dude, what is up with this run? I've gotten 4 materials, 5 materials. Because I think I had a mind material at one point that I dropped or didn't pick up. I like never get materials when I do runs. Okay. We're gonna do some organization here. Put that there, that there. So now this door's open. We went and activated all the pillars. Power mats are +2 to your ATP. So they're pretty damn great. And I just did get this partisan. I don't know. I didn't say anything when I got it, but it had dark on it, which is really good. Yeah, basically that's spot on. Like, I need to pull up this map on pictures so I can see. Okay, what are you? Oh, man, it got the percentage, but not where I want it. Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta pull up this map. Here. That's like my 6th night power. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize hit materials were removed in later versions. I guess that explains why I haven't seen any hits on Affinia. Episode 1 and 2 removed them. Interesting. I don't have much experience in version 3. The main thing with hit though, so hit increases your ATA, which is your accuracy stat. You max that out really early. So like I have a level 70 hunter, who is already fully capped on at ATA, because like there is a stat cap for all characters. So like at level 70, max level's 200, I'm already fully capped on it. So removing it kind of makes sense. It's not really necessary. These Del Sabers, there's the one that's standing, they're not the flying ones right now, are one of my least favorite enemies in the game. If you are too close to them, or like try to hit them while you're standing close, like face to face, they will block your attack. If you So like they'll block your attack and they'll keep blocking it, and then eventually they'll just like come out of their block and hit you before you can really hit them. So you have to hit them from like behind or from a distance, which the what are the words? Oh my god. The partisan is really good at hitting it. They're cool, like, as an enemy, but they're such a pain to fight. But I do think they're cool, but I have such a problem fighting them. Unless you're a ranger. As a ranger, they're easy. Yeah, I've talked about it a few times in like my own stream and whatnot. I don't think that will ever happen. The PSO on Nintendo Switch. It would be awesome. I just don't. It would. The way I say this, games don't want direct competition. So, like, a shooter comes out, they don't want another shooter to come out that's better. And the direct competition, Phantasy Star Online would be Phantasy Star Online 2. And Sega owns that. So they would be adding competition to their own game. Even in offline mode only, players are going to be there and not on their online game. I kind of hope that makes sense, though, just as a business standpoint. PS2, not a fan of it. New Genesis, I haven't played New Genesis, but honestly, I don't like the look of it. Mobile games are different because you can kind of just mass produce that shit. Ooh, Gilgush. I don't think that's going to be any better than what I want. There's not really reason to re-release Blue Burst since you have like Affinia, Ultima, Destiny. You have all the private servers. But isn't like Guild Wars 2 not... I don't know its direct player count, but I do think it was kind of dying. Phantasy Star Online 2, I don't like it, but people do. Some people. I haven't fed my mag in like an hour. I totally forgot to do that. Granted, I have everything I kind of need. I have access to mech weapons. The mech guns, not mech weapons. Apparently I already have access to Gilgush, which is great. Down. I hate this dark room because of the ridiculous amount of traps. Like, holy shit, look at the traps. Okay, this is not good. Excuse me. That invulnerability was really important there. I need some lights in here. This camera is not anywhere good. Oh, Jesus. Sometimes the game will prioritize hitting the box over hitting the enemy that is attacking you. Oh. Yeah, so boxes and traps will get priorities. Alright. Split. I don't want to go ahead and use this first. Go to hunt the worst. I don't even think this does like half their health. Oh, I think 30% is gonna beat it. After I put so many mono grinders on that thing, I think 30% probably gonna beat the +8. I actually don't know. Let's see what my damage numbers looks like. So, okay. '40s, high 70s. Okay. Yeah, 30% wins. Yeah, if I can get a buster with percent, that would go even better, because I need that for Dark Falls over Artisan. I feel like once you get to like mines and ruins and whatnot, percentages do become much more common. I remember one of my runs on version 2, yeah, version 2, I got a 40% Gilgush, which is the better version of the sword. And it just wrecked Dark Falls. Like, oh, it was beautiful. Oh, dude, I hate Dark Gunners also. More spawn in here? Oh. Wait, I need this one. I need to reorganize my inventory for that. Oh shit. For the 7%, not get any. Use 2, climbs up to 2 extra boots. I'm trying to read that. I want to know. Nope, this way. Drop you. 40% on that. I gotta start dropping stuff. I kind of have good weapons for now. Need to worry about that as much. I was kind of hoping to get that kill before we got that off. Well, welcome in. We're nearing the latter half. Ruins does take a long time, so you will get to catch quite a bit of content still. Welcome in. You got questions about the run, feel free to ask. That's not who I wanted to hit. Unfortunately, he went up like that. He went up there, which means I'm going to have to activate a gate in order to access him. Look on the GameCube version. Dreamcast version, very similar. It's got its differences, but it's fairly similar. I don't know what I wanted to hit. I don't talk really in the Sylvanet server, but I am in it. That's really your only option when it comes to Dreamcast online. Yeah, tiny changes. Nothing you really need to worry about. Okay, time to reorganize. Yeah, that was a nice upgrade there. Still hoping for some more slots, though. I imagine it's going to be worthwhile to go tech that for 35%. At least 30%, I would say. 35 might take a while. I don't even remember picking up that buster at all. Hundreds. So nice. I don't really need that mech gun or brand. Go up 5. Oh, damn, forgot about that one. Okay, I think I telepipe here soon. I'll telepipe after runes here. See if we can get a 35%. It's Hex Honor. It's interesting. How did you come across ESO and decide to start playing 4 months ago? Or have you been playing longer and just coming back? Because it is interesting. Like, it seems like Phantasy Star Online is growing right now. I want to keep some of this stuff so I can maybe keep playing this character later. But let's see what we can get. First try. Let's go. So when you tech a weapon, there's a chance for their attribute, the percentage, to go up 10% or down 10%. And you can just constantly redo it over and over again to try to get better on it. Luckily, I got lucky. 130. Let's go. I was curious if I could get that. You're kidding me. The guy that's low health you missed twice. It was one hit, of course. This is this map. I don't know if this is a good map. It doesn't particularly look like it. Yeah, super bad RNG in the first half, but I think I got like worst map or worst cave Worst forest across the board. I think I got some bad caves. Fast caves 3 though. Welcome in. I know it's near the end, but be happy. I'm on PB pace. Pretty good PB pace too. I haven't done like many runs of this recently because I just play it casually, and that's kind of good enough practice. I don't. Apparently, I have a really bad runes 2 in PV. Runes 3. This is runes 3. So, even bigger PV possibility. I honestly, the speedrun's nice sometimes, but I enjoy playing this game casually a lot more than I do doing speedruns of it. I can't use that, but crazy to get another dark percentage. I like version 1 glitched a lot more than version 2 glitchless. I play this game basically every stream. But if I'm live, there's a good chance it's PSO. I love doing challenge runs. I'm currently working on 2 challenge runs for this game. I'm doing a hardcore, which has... It's alright. I'm on level 70... like... 70 something. I actually can't remember what level I am. But attempt 8 on that one, so... And then on version 1 of the game, I'm kind of working on a low level to try to beat the game as the lowest level possible, which is like level 10. Like reasonably level 10, but if you're good enough, you could do level 9. Where am I? Bottom. Okay. If you like some PSO content, feel free to drop by. Version 1 is super interesting because you can, as Blast says, you can clip through the doors and skip like every fight. So that's why, like, when I say beat it at level 8, I don't mean like normal difficulty, like what I'm playing right now. I mean the highest difficulty, all 3 difficulties of version 1. You can beat it by level 10. So I think if I were to do a glitchless all difficulties of version 1, I would probably beat it around level 60 if I had to guess. So you can do it around level 10 if you glitch the game enough. So yes and no. I'm not skipping the bosses, but I'm skipping their XP. So if you die, like if you do the final hit, or like basically if you shoot the gun for the final hit, and as the bullet travels to hit the boss, you die, then it will cancel the XP, because you'll be dead, and you can't get XP when you're dead. So it's quick timing to to cancel it out there. So I'm gonna use a glitch that I learned about very recently from Blast, but in the JP version of version 1, you can stack there's units, like the HP units. And there's a way to basically infinitely stack them. You get up to maximum of plus 255. So I'm going to use that to give me the XP, or the HP, to survive most things. At least up until... to survive like normal and something. Sadly, that won't work for later difficulties, and I'm just gonna have to kill the boss before he gets an attack off, basically. Nice, got all of it. Where am I right now? Okay, that's where I'm on that. Yeah, I did not know about that glitch until when you mentioned it like 4 or 5 days ago. But I haven't introduced it into the challenge run yet. I've just been struggling through ruins because it sucks. I'm currently in ruins on normal difficulty at level 2 and have like 40 HP. So I've been struggling to survive in that, and it's getting that HP boost is going to be nice. Didn't they like kind of reintroduce it in version 3? I think I saw Diley say that. Like, not purposely, obviously, but... Yeah. First, obviously I didn't know about it at all, but then hearing Diley mentioned it happens in GameCube and whatnot. I was definitely confused when you first mentioned it. You said to quit without saving, and I was like, what do you mean quit without saving? How do you do that? But you just meant the Dreamcast soft reset. Getting close, we'll use this heal ring. This is still not that fast of a run, sadly. World record, I think, is 250 by AK Diley. But my PB is a 409 because I've only ever finished 2 runs. And this is the final room before the boss. Oh, on pretty good pace. I'm pretty sure I got in my PB, I got like mostly worst map possible. Ooh, almost died. Special weapon. I kind of want to go see what that is, because it's probably a Vrista. That's a rare drop. They're so uncommon in normal. I think I've only gotten like 2 rare drops in normal ever. Whoops. Was that from the Bringer or the Claw? I think that was from the Claw. Vrista is from the Claw. I think it's like a 1 in 3,000, maybe? Depending on ID. I do want to tech it before I go into Dark Falls, just off, you know, the chance now. I don't think I could use that. I doubt I have the ATB requirements. Oh, yeah, here we go. I mean, I gotta. This will be interesting, because it's gonna be. I don't know what I think it's like 1 in 300 from the bringer, which is alright. Let's sell stuff. I don't think I'm gonna use that. Check one more time for slots. Oh. I don't need weapons actually. Let's see what you are. Double saber. What do I need for that? Oh, I'm not even close. 30 off. 1 in 93. Okay, I guess I'm misremembering numbers here. Okay. I don't think I need anything else. That's all the heals I can have. Let's place this. Should drop that inside, but I'll drop it there for now. So I dropped my money in case I die. If you die in this game, you drop your currently equipped weapon and your and all of your money. And if I drop all of my money, I don't have any money to buy healing with to try the fight again. And any really long-thon mods that are here, I am coming kind of close to time. I'm playing this one. I'll probably play this bit safe. Okay, I think it's 3 kills. Here we go. I mean, there's spooky faces in the ground. God damn it. Unfortunate. The freeze right there. I also do... I did have a scape doll, which I forgot to bring. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, I did have escape doll. Pretty early. If this fight goes well, I'll be finishing in about 10 minutes. Much earlier than estimate. I got pretty lucky on weapon drops and maps. So. Sorry, I'm gonna put you ahead of schedule for a bit. Ooh, I got that. This is PB pace. My PB is a 409, so I kind of put my estimate as 430 just in case I get like really bad RNG. What's after my run tonight? Oh, what's coming up? I don't remember the schedule. Okay, come on, shoot them. Alright, no freeze. Or just one attack. One attack works. Ghost of Yota, interesting. I've not seen anything for that before. School's out for me, so my sleep schedule's all kind of messed up. Did not mean to use that. Okay, there we go. Very cool. Phase 2 down. Phase 3. So there is a 4th phase to this boss, but it does not show up in normal difficulty. Once you go to hard, it will allow a new phase to begin. I didn't get the... I was trying to use the soul atomizer, but for some reason I didn't get slowed there. Normally he does. No slowdown. That's weird. Why is this slowdown not happening? No, they still get slowed. My RRLAT9 does. That was a great 3rd phase, though, right there. Okay, time will end as soon as I enter this teleporter. So, time. Yeah, that was a great fight. I know we did a whole audio balancing, but I'm gonna turn it up for this ending song. Yeah, that was a 31-minute PB. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. I was running a timer on the side. It's 3:38:14. So, no, I was running my own timer just in case. So, it's all good. Yeah. This is probably my yeah, I want to let the credits play out. At least it's got a good song, and do a little shout outs and whatnot. This is probably one of my favorite games of all time. I stream this game a lot. If you do want to see the Dreamcast version, feel free to check me out. I stream semi-regularly at night, Central Time, so like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Central. Do a quick shout out to Blast. Has been very informative recently for me about this. AK Diley, world record holder for this game. Learned a lot from him and from Blue Scoo, who's probably gone to bed. But I've learned a lot from them about this game and the speedrun and whatnot. Shoutouts to them. They're great. Blue Scoo and... oh no, there he is. And AK Diley. Great runners of this game. If you want to see someone who's actually good, feel free to check them out. And then I'll be back every 30-minute PVs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be back for this marathon in... geez, I don't know. What is that? It's 7 a.m. I'll be back at like 11:30 p.m. So I'll be back in about 16 hours. Yeah, 16 hours. I'll be back in 16 hours for Miracle Warriors, which is no longer Dreamcast. That is Sega Master System. That one, if I get good RNG, I can also PB in that game. Because I did a bunch of routing for it. It just requires some good RNG to get. The credits are super cool for this because it shows like your character in the little pictures. But Kaufman, I guess at this point credits are coming pretty close to an end. If you want to fade me out and start some tasks, you can do that. PSO is fantastic. There are modern servers for it if you want to keep playing. There's Affinium, Ultima, and Destiny. They're modern servers, entirely free to play. Tons of nice communities in there to help you. Affinia is probably your best bet. It's got like 300 people playing on it at any given time, and all of them are willing to help you if you don't know the game. Yeah, it's got a growing community.